Hey guys, it's Drea. Today's video is all about the 6 palettes that I'm going to be wearing to my new job. As you know, on my channel, I do a Shop My Stash series. That's so hard to say, Shop My Stash series. And every about, I want to say 3 weeks-ish, I go through and I remove everything from my drawers and I bring in new stuff, and that's the stuff that I use for about 3 weeks or so. Well, I'm starting a new job in 3 days, and you know on my channel how much I love color, how much I love to do like super dramatic eye looks, bright, crazy eye looks. Some people might say clown-like. That's my husband. I don't want to scare anybody at my work. I want to ease them into how I like color gracefully and over time. So what I'm going to do is I picked like 6 palettes that I think are A, work appropriate, and B, kind of incorporate color but not like super in your face. So I thought this would be something kind of fun to share with you guys. These will be the next 6 palettes in my next Shop My Stash, which I'm not sure when that will be going up, but if it's up, I'll link it. If not, stay tuned. So let's start with this one, which I think is a really wonderful summertime palette. This is the Douce by Juvias Place. This definitely has some bright colors in it. It has that very intense purple, which by the way, will stain your skin even through a primer, so be careful. Don't put it on and then like need to go out barefaced somewhere. It'll wash away by the next morning, but yeah, it will stain your skin. And then this green is so beautiful. I love this green. This palette can create some really beautiful summery looks, especially when you incorporate the green and like do a little bit of a deeper outer V. It's a little bit more of like a daytime sultry look, bringing in some color but not being super over the top. The quality of this is really great. The mattes in here are really great, and those shimmers really do go on the eye super easy and super intensely, very opaque, not sheer at all. Like, you don't need to work with this palette. It just works for you, which I really appreciate. Next is a palette that's brand new. I have not even used this one time. So because I have purchased some new palettes lately, I still want to be able to use them. I don't want them sitting to the side. This is the Jouer Tan Lines palette. I didn't know if I was going to buy this. It was kind of on my list of things like, should I buy it? I want it, but I kind of don't want to buy it. But in the end, I swatched it in Sephora and I liked it enough to pick it up. Packaging on this is stunning. I love this packaging. It's so summery, so beautiful. I really wanted to pick this up because I've never used Jouer. I don't know what the formula is like, so I can't speak to any of that for you guys today. But I really love the color story in here. Again, this is like all very light, super neutrally on this side, and then over here you have a few really beautiful pops of color, and I can see just like lightly incorporating color into what is normally a neutral eye. This turquoise, I just love turquoise in the summer. Normally I don't do blue eyes, but I do like turquoise. This turquoise here is actually what sold me on buying this palette when I swatched it, and it's so pretty. I just think that, you know, it's not too intense, it's not too in your face. It's just like a really nice summer color to incorporate into eye looks. And then of course you have like some really really beautiful like shimmery lid shades over here too. So I think that this will end up being a really nice work appropriate palette. I know I didn't say this at the beginning, and maybe I should have, but I do wear makeup every day to work. I work, well, where I'm going to be working is a women's clothing store, and I'm the store manager. So, you know, you have to have a level of presentation, especially when you work in fashion and you're selling to people. You want to look really well put together. So I do wear makeup every day to work. So 6 palettes might seem like a lot to people, but when you think about 3 weeks and 6 palettes, that's 15 times I'm wearing makeup. I will definitely be able to use these all a few times each. The next one is the BH Hanging in Hawaii palette. I've talked about this to death on my channel, and honestly, I was like, should I even put this in here? They've heard me talk about this so much, but ultimately it just comes down to the fact that I really want to wear this. And when I talk about like not scaring them off the bat, this is the palette that I think of that is like the best one to use, because you have these absolutely stunningly gorgeous metallic, like so metallic lid shades, and then you have these gorgeous summery warm oranges and pinks over here that just create the most beautiful eye looks. And I love this. I couldn't keep it out of this list, so I know, I've talked this to death, but it's so affordable. Like if you are placing a BH Cosmetics order, or I don't know if this is available through Ulta. If it is, I'll try to link it for you guys below. For those of you that are in the States, I know Canada, we just have to order from BH directly, which is what I do. But anyways, so affordable. So this next one, I probably wouldn't normally include in work looks, except for the fact that this is in my project pan for this month, and I made a commitment to use this 5 times over the month. I've only used it once. The one time I used it was a super over the top blue look, and I don't want to do that again. So here's what I'm gonna do. This is the Violet Gloss Flamingo palette. I have a little sticker on here just to like keep track of how many times I've used it out of the 5. So I still need to use this 4 more times, and I'm definitely gonna have to wear it to work. This is a very, very bright palette. Normally, you know, this is not the kind of thing that I would suggest for going to work. However, it is summertime, so this is like a super appropriate time of year to wear this if you're going to. And I think that there are a lot of really work appropriate things I can do with this. Like this whole row here of the yellows and oranges, beautiful. You can do a beautiful, just like summertime bright yellowy orangey look on bronze tan skin. It looks so pretty. This color here, which is called Popsicle, that kind of like, it's orange, but it's like a pinky orange. I love that as well. I also think a color like this one here, which is called Flip Flops, is a little bit more of, it's kind of like a taupey purple, like a pinky taupey purple. Does that even make any sense? But I think that is also a really appropriate shade. Once you isolate some of these shades in these palettes, you know, something like this that looks like a rainbow of color can kind of be zoned in, and you can kind of be like, oh, actually that's okay. Like you can actually wear that and be, you know, not looked at weird. I think eventually I will do some, you know, more colorful looks here and there at work. I don't think it's the kind of thing that you want to like do every day, because not everybody appreciates it like you and I, you know? So we might all look at a crazy bright purple eye look and go, oh, that's gorgeous. Not everybody thinks the same way. And ultimately you're representing your company and you want to maintain a level of professionalism. So this is how we kind of incorporate color. This is the next one. This is brand new to me. I just purchased this and I'm wearing it for the first time today. This is the Nabla Secret Garden palette. So I wanted to incorporate this because I paid an arm and a leg for it and I really want to use it. I don't want it sitting to the side. The packaging on this is so gorgeous. It's all like embossed and raised and so pretty. Like look at the snake, the gold, it's just so gorgeous. I love the packaging of this. Now this palette is very, very neutral with a couple pops of color. So you can see like really all browns and metallics. You have some more. Really all you have that's color is this one pop of like burgundy-ish pink, and then a little bit of this fuchsia, and then this kind of deeper blue. So I could definitely see myself doing a lot of neutral looks with this. Today I wanted to do like, this is something I would wear to work, what I'm wearing today. So I have this gold and this gold on my lid, and then I have this shade here, which by the way, those shades are Creation Crown, Hyper Sensual, and then I have Mea Culpa in the outer V. I also have Julieta, which is in my crease and kind of transition area, and then just kind of the same shades underneath to kind of give it a little bit more of a smoky look. So I really love this. I think it's super summer appropriate. Now I incorporated color in this look with my eyeliner in the waterline, which is just the BH Cosmetics Power Pencil in Teal. And I think it just like gives that really nice pop of color while still being very appropriate for work, but very summertime still. So I definitely want to be able to use this palette a lot. I can see myself maybe using some of these teals in even, I don't know, work look, but because there's so much like other neutralness in here, I think it will work out really well. And the last one is kind of a dust collector. This is a palette I can't even remember the last time I used it. Probably over a year and a half ago, and that sucks because this palette is really good. This is the Colourpop I Think I Love You palette. This is the first pressed powder eyeshadow palette that I think they ever released. I want to say that's true, because I remember like jumping on the bandwagon right away going, I need that. So it's very neutral, but it's very metallic. It's got these gorgeous metallic shades. They're all super intense though. Like there is no playing around with these metallics. They go on like melted metal. liquid metal, if you will. So I wanted to bring this in because I swatched it the other day and I was like, why don't I use it? It's so intensely beautiful. Like, you're stupid for not using that. So I thought this is the perfect time, you know, going to a new job. This is like going to be appropriate in any setting with any outfit, you know, whatever. It's always going to be appropriate. So I thought this is a super really good time to use this. So hopefully I've been putting swatches over top of everything because I know I didn't swatch anything yet. But that's it for the palettes that I'm going to be using. Now, I do have a side hoe basket, which if you watch my Shop My Stashes, I kind of coined that as a new thing. I have a little basket where I will put things that I want to use like one time. As long as I use it one time only, we're good. It doesn't have to live in my drawers. And that's when I'm going to be using the more colorful things. You'll probably still see a lot of color in my videos because, you know, like this is really the time and place that I love to scream color, and I love to scream it at you, directly at you through my eyeballs. So you'll probably see a lot of color still on my channel, but for at least the next month, I think it's going to be a little bit more toned down with just little pops of color here and there. But that is it for today. I'm really excited to start my new job. Yeah, I did do a get ready with me kind of about it, so I don't know if that will be up yet or not, but I really got into a lot of my feelings about it, and I'm just hoping for like really good things for myself. So I hope that you are having a great day. I hope that your life is going well. If it's not, let's talk about it. You can reach out to me. You know that a lot of you really are like friends of mine. I know that always sounds like super cheesy, but it's true. A lot of you leave such extensive comments and we get back and forth a lot that I feel like I really do get to know a lot of you. So if you want to reach out to me, Instagram is a really good place. I always look at my DMs there. But other than that, I hope that you guys are having a great day. I hope that you're speaking to yourself kindly, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.